Hey yo, what's up guys? I'm here right outside my house. You guys might be wondering what I'm doing outside my house. Well, I'm not doing some summer activities really as some normal people would do. But I'm gonna be fixing some stuff on my mom's car. So my mom's car has been having a problem recently that when she's driving, her car's shaking. So her car shakes, it just shakes, it vibrates, like it shakes. So the problem because of this is because there's a misfire on one of the circles in the engine, on one of the cylinders, and that is cylinder 1. The action that makes the car to shake is, as you guys know, a motor has pistons. So the pistons go up and down, and because of a reaction inside the chamber, inside the motor. So this reaction is an explode. It's when the piston rises, it rises in order for some gasoline to go in, and then an explosion is caused that pulls it down. So because one of them is misfiring, it causes the other pistons to work harder, causing the car to shake. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys are having a great day, leave it in the comments down below. Yeah.
Está igual.
Un poco para atrás.
El rojo tienes que moverlo para acá. Ok. Listo. Ahí está. Con este arrancas este. Entonces es muy importante conseguir la herramienta.
It's very important to have the right tools that you need in order to take off these, because you don't want to break something on accident with the wrong tools and then end up paying more money.
Levántale de aquel lado para arriba. Ok, ahora muévele por ahí por abajo. Ahí va, ahí va. Teclado.
Creo que tiene tornillos acá atrás.
Muy bien. No, solo pújale para enfrente. Ahí está. Okay. Explícales qué es esta, la que vamos a cambiar.
Okay. So this is the coil that we are gonna change, the one right here.
Bien fácil de sacar, bien explícale.
Very easy to take out.
Un tornillo nada más.
Just one single screw right here. That one right here. That's the one that we're gonna take out.
Búscate el dado 10. Cálale. Okay. You got the ratchet? Unhook it first from the wires. Same thing. Be careful. No, you don't need the screwdriver. Always press this bar and then pull it easy so you don't break or damage any of the harness.
Yeah.
Okay.
For this one, we're gonna be using a 10 millimeter. ¿Cómo se llama esta parte?
Socket.
A 10 millimeter socket. So it's loose already. As soon as it gets loose, move it with your hand.
Be careful, don't drop it all the way. Sometimes it can be buried inside the engine and we're not going to be able to get it back or something because sometimes it's hard to find them. Hello.
There you go. This is the screw. Be careful where you put it. You always want to remember where you put stuff, just in case not to lose it. So jala nomás.
There you go.
Okay.
Now it looks good, but the problem is not the outside. The problem is inside the system. So just to make sure the spark plug is good, pull it out, get the socket from the box. That one, the first one. Get an extension.
Okay.
Make sure the ratchet is the right position to pull out. That extension is not long enough. We have some more in the box over there.
No están aquí.
Make sure the ratchet tested before you Yeah, it's. Don't drop it, okay? There you go. This is just to make sure and check, inspect the spark plug that is not bad or something. Still good.
So that's what the spark plug looks like.
It's burned, but it's not that bad. Still can continue working. We will see. Put it back. Always, when you put it back, you don't tie it with the wrench, with the ratchet. You tie it with your hands.
By hand.
By hand. So you don't damage the thread.
The thread, you don't want to damage it.
You can feel right away if the thread is tying it good, or if it's doing it wrong. Let me see. Diles por qué razones que estás haciendo esto manual, para que no se vaya a dañar la rosca.
So the reason why you want to do this by hand is because when you're sometimes when you just use a machine or use the tool, sometimes you put too much force into the thread.
Y si no entra
So
bien,
if it doesn't go in properly, you could actually damage the thread. So what you want to do is always do it by hand. So you want to keep turning till it gets harder for you to turn. And then after that, like, you always want to make sure that you don't have it the proper way. Then now you could use the tool to tighten it properly.
dos manos. Okay. Good enough.
Okay. Just tight enough. You don't want to do it too tightly. You might break it. There you go.
Okay. Let's put the new coil. Diles que vas a parar un ratito porque vas a agarrar el
I am gonna stop the video, so I'll be back in a few. I'm gonna just grab the new coil. So this is the old coil. This is the new one. So we're gonna change it to this one. Okay. So we're just gonna take this one out for now. Put it on the side. Put this one in first. Remember, this part goes right here in front. Okay, there you go. Nuevo, ¿no?
The same thing. You want to tie it by hand, not with the ratchet? Or...
Like we did it with the spark plug. We're gonna do it by hand. Okay, always make sure thing is you're putting it properly. So there you go.
Okay.
Como que se sale poquito.
Okay.
Okay, so we already put the screw. We did it by hand, and then we tightened it with the ratchet. You do not want to tighten it too hard, since this is plastic. You could actually break this, so you don't want to do that. As I told you guys in the beginning, you want to have the proper tools, and you want to do everything correctly too, because you don't want to end up breaking something and having to pay more money.
Diles que no se preocupen porque los cables no van porque va a poner un cable equivocado en un lugar equivocado. Todos los cables tienen suficiente slot to reach just the part, nomás para llegar a la parte a donde van. Aparte, esta conexión no entra en otra conexión diferente. Entre las bujías sí puede entrar esta en aquella, pero en otra conexión que no sea bujía, sí puede fallar.
Okay, so what my dad was saying right now, to not worry about the cables if you're gonna put it on the wrong one or something, or if it's too short, because every single part is made to go where it corresponds. Like this one, you could connect it to this one and it's gonna fit.
Pero es ilógico que vaya
but it's logical that it goes to this one, so it's always gonna fit. So you always, because it's right there in the position. As you guys see, this one's right here, this one's right there, so it's all where it corresponds.
Okay.
So now we gotta keep putting everything back together.
Los tornillos de atrás no te preocupes, primero mételo aquí enfrente y luego le pechorras atrás.
Okay.
Asegúrate que ese entró bien, que entre hasta adentro, hasta...
Creo que entró. So everything should be where it's supposed to be. So
put the thing in here. Make sure it's all the way out.
So this thing, you want to make sure it's all the way up. If you push it down, just use a screwdriver or something. Just put that back up. So you put this part first, then you push it all the way down. You got that right there. So we're gonna bring the cables back in. This part, we're gonna disconnect it. So this one, we're gonna disconnect it from right here in order to be able to put these cables. You could put it back in there. Okay, now put this one back in. And you wanna record from this side. So this one, you just connect it, push this part, it's locked on right there. This part, just push that right straight in. So we have everything that we just had from the beginning, and this cable. Not to forget about this cable. Just put that back in. Same thing as that one. Push it in. It's locked. So yeah. So we just have to put this one in. So everything's back where it's supposed to
Explícale
be.
otra vez, como vieron los cables, todos llegan a su posición.
As we talked about a while ago, that everything fits where it's supposed to go. As you guys saw, I just put everything, and it's all located where it's supposed to go. This one obviously has to go over here, this one too, and this one too. Everything's fixed. There's no logical way or no possible way to practically put the wrong one. So there you go.
Y explícales que es fácil hacer ciertas cosas de mecánica que no necesita uno pagar mucho dinero a la...
There's some easy stuff, as you guys saw. Me that I'm 17 barely right now. I'm 17. You don't have to go and pay someone to fix your coil. There's stuff in mechanics and mechanical car mechanics that you don't have to go and pay someone. You could do it yourself. As you guys just saw, I just changed the coil for my mom, and I just did it all by myself with a little bit of help from my dad. You always want to give your credit to your dad. He's the cameraman right now. He's recording, and he is also guiding me through this process.
Continuamos.
So we are gonna continue to put all the stuff that I took out. So I'm gonna put the filter in.
Okay.
So now we're gonna put the filter, and then after that we're gonna put this on. So I hope you guys
Diles que digan hi.
que digan hi. Estoy haciendo el video.
Hi. No hi. Okay.
Okay, so as you guys see, I'm gonna put the filter back on. You wanna make sure you're putting that correctly. So as you guys see, I just put in the filter. That's another thing that's easy to change. So if you guys ever wanna just change your filter, just take the cap off, take it out, put it back in.
Aquí atrás tiene que ir unos clips, mira. Así levántalo y clávalo ahí. Explícales how easy is.
Okay. So as you guys see, pretty easy. So that's how you put on the cap on the filter. Esta parte no tiene la otra.
Okay. That's fine.
So now we're gonna put this part. So you put it in. ¿Así va o es más adentro?
Hasta adentro. Muévele para arriba y para abajo, para arriba y para abajo. Ahí está, más. Ahí está.
Ahí está.
Ahí está la cajita gris. Y ahí está un dado para que le aprietes. Es el 8.
Ya lo agarré. Sí.
Igual, don't tie too much. Pero asegurándose de que si lo aprietes porque si no va a chupar aire.
So you want to make sure you tighten this properly, because if you don't,
No necesitas hacerle eso con la mano.
sino más que como que está flojo.
Saca el dado y dale con el dado y la mano nomás, porque te aseguras que lo aprietes. Saca el dado y apriétalo con la mano. Vas a desimpacientar a los viewers porque... Okay.
Eso es hasta que se sienta apretado, ¿o qué?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So this thing is tight enough now. Make sure it's not easy to move either, because then it's gonna start sucking air from the outside or it won't work properly. So now it's working properly. We're gonna put on next the stuff over here. Right over here. Make sure you guys. So as you guys see, everything goes in its place. Everything goes where it's supposed to go easily. It reaches where it's supposed to reach. It's manufactured. It's made for it to fit a certain way. And as you guys just saw, it was all easily placed.
We finished already doing whatever. Now our next step is test. La tapa la vamos a poner después del test drive.
So we're done putting all the stuff that we had to put in back, and now we're just gonna take it for a test
Momento de la
drive.
verdad.
For the moment of truth, the moment of
Que sí hicimos,
victory, as they say,
de que sí hicimos un buen
that
trabajo.
we did a good job. So as you guys saw, no problem starting. We started the car properly and everything. Everything feels perfect, and yeah. So now we're probably gonna go out and drive it or something, and hope we have a good.
Entonces, ya estoy empezando a grabar.
But you always want to put your seatbelt on before you start driving for safety. Okay. We gotta look backwards now. Make sure no one's in the back.
No se les olvide ver siempre sus espejos, es muy esencial.
It's essential to look at your mirror. So always
Sus espejos,
your mirrors. It's essential to look at them. So always.
por
make
algo
sure
están ahí.
that there's a reason why they're there.
Vámonos. Antes, dile que antes hacía mucho el shaking y ahorita vamos a pisarle tantito para ver si
So before I used to do a lot of shaking while driving.
signals.
So we want to make sure. We want to test it in order that it's not shaking or anything. Let's go.
Hablando de cinturones, mi papá no se lo ha puesto.
Talking about seatbelts, my dad didn't put on his seatbelt,
Y por eso el carro está llorando.
and that's why the car's crying.
Dale a la calle de donde ya de enfrente de la luz. Tú puedes seguirle por ahí, con cuidado,
Oh yeah?
por acá. Queremos ver que sí te quedó bien el trabajo. Necesitas acelerarle
Wanna
poquito.
see that we did the job properly.
Vámonos, vámonos, vámonos. Acelérale para ver que no vaya a hacer el shaking de nuevo. Tenemos que ver que
So we gotta press on the gas, accelerate to make sure
the problem is not
the
there.
problem is not there anymore. Seems pretty good so
Acelérale,
far.
acelérale, acelérale, acelérale. Levántala para que responda, si va a responder. Ahí la luz va a dar vuelta para adentro. Dale, hijo, dale. Queremos que se desahogue la camioneta. Vas a 50, 60 millas por hora en una carretera de 25. Te va a parar un policía, muchacho. Siempre respeten las normas de seguridad.
We always wanna respect the norms, the rules of security.
Habla con más alegría porque
of
los demás,
security of the road.
para que los demás se entusiasmen a ver tus videos.
So as you guys see, probably soon I'll get a car or something.
Tienes que irte despacito porque estás viendo que vienen carros de allá para acá. Vamos atrás de ese. Vámonos. Aquí mismo va a ser vuelta para regresarnos a la casa. Ya vimos que el carro sí trabajó bien.
We see that the car does work properly. So hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video for today. As you guys see, I'm out here. I drove out. There's a park right here. As you guys know, I want you guys to know that I love nature. So you guys can see some parts of nature. Beautiful breeze right now. I'm trying to speak as loud as I can because I don't want the wind to be too noisy and you guys might not understand. But beautiful view right here. Beautiful place to be in Hawaii. If you guys want to bring your family, live here, I totally push you guys or tell you guys to come and live. And then so I want to get my license in a few months or probably around this week. Probably try and get my license. If you guys want to give me my what do you call it, a review or leave the people that will tell the people that I know how to drive, as you guys saw my driving skills. So I hope you guys leave in the comments down below how well did I drive. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you guys enjoy the view. Once again, leave a thumbs up, subscribe,
Help me.
and turn on the notifications. And tell me how I've been doing recently. I'm sorry that I haven't posted a lot of videos, but I will not promise that I will do it every single day or every single week, but I will try to post as much as I can. Hope you guys enjoyed the video once more, and peace out.